Hey, 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 what's going on? Welcome to Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. Wait, that's right, I've got Fridays all the time. Just another day. And I'm not sure what's going on. Do you guys all see me? Hear me? Okay, oh, there we go. Now it's flipping. My phone. Oh, I'm only, for some reason, I've got a 15-second delay on my phone. Oh well. I'm looking at myself 3 different pictures and man, I'm scared. I'm going to shut down a couple of these and then we'll get to the meat and potatoes of the I'm sitting here trying to press the X on my laptop. It's not working. Oh boy, has it been a long week. There we go. Get rid of that. Don't need that right now. So, it was a good start to the day. Kyle stayed over last night after his parade square, and we went out to breakfast this morning, and it wasn't that busy, so it was a nice morning just to chat and get caught up with all his marks, and seems to be doing all right. So I guess that's all that one can ask. He's doing well in the reserves, and they've requested that he do a posting, but he's turned that down. He wants to finish his school, which, right on. I didn't know how he was going to make that decision. A little shout out to E3 Farmstead. If you're not subscribed, go ahead. They're probably even a little wackier than what I am. So I gotta love them. And I'm sure Chris will be popping in here shortly, if he's not lurking. And well, Mama E3 just woke up a little while ago, so I don't think she'll be lurking yet. But yeah, so he did turn down the posting. He's only got a year left of police foundations, and he wants to be a military police officer. So I kind of respect his decision. Police officers get beds to sleep in. Heavy artillery, what he's doing right now, don't necessarily always get beds. So it's probably better for his career to do what he did. And pretty impressed that a 19-year-old, I know he's a smart boy, but he ceases to amaze me sometimes. So, who have we got in here today? We've got JT with what is she up to now? God only knows what she's up to. And you know what? God doesn't even know sometimes. And Rebecca Davis, hello, all the way from Missouri. And JT, Rebecca, Homestead Family Reclaimed. Hello, Mike. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Friday. Backlash Fisherman. Hey, Matt. Nice to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're close to starting your weekend, or at least your final trip home for the weekend. And Fishing with Big Mike. Hello, sir. Hopefully everybody is able to get out and fishing and all that stuff. Guys just jumped on me here again. I think it's because it's I'm using an iPad and fat fingers. You go to give it a spin and it spins. Backlash Fisherman, Homesteads, Family Reclaim. Oh, I see Fallen Arkansas Veterans. Hello, Charles. How are you, buddy? You find yourself a new place yet? That just sucks that you have to uproot. But it's one of those things, eh? You're darned if you do, and you're darned if you don't. And let's see here. John, hello, sir, all the way from Scotland. And John, I just want to double check before I start sharing out another channel. That's your channel that you're showing like snippets of different places you've been and whatever else. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to share your channel if it's not you. But I think it's you. So let me know. And I will definitely start sharing your channel. I'm actually sorry that I haven't done it before now. I didn't realize you had a channel, but I know you're just starting. Oops, throwing stuff all around. I know you're just starting. You've had a few things on your channel, but I see that you're posting more and more. But that's if that is you. So let me know, John. Inquiring minds in Canada want to know. And while you're thinking about that, I will go on to Heather Hopper. Hello, neighbor. Hopefully you didn't have to go. All right, Andel, you be safe driving. We'll try to make you laugh. At least once. Oh, wait, you'd have to look at us. Whatever. No, I think it's very cool what you're sharing. And I know there's some people that would like to see the different history that you're sharing. And if you have subs, that's great. If you don't, that whatever. But I know there's a lot of historians that would, or folks like myself that like history. I actually find it very. I like what you're sharing. You know, it's showing the different history around Scotland. So, I don't want to say it's just for me, but I just think that it's, kind of cool. I like to learn. Obviously, you guys know I like to learn about. I just gotta get my pen. I have a real bad habit since I quit smoking about 8-9 years ago. I have to have something in my hand. I got to be playing with something. And thank God Jesse or Paul aren't here. Boom, 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 boom. Who else have we got? LG. Well, how are you, Lori? Sure, glad you could stop by. Trying to think. Oh, it's early in the month, so that would mean you working today, Lori? I think. Bath, North Carolina. Is that up north? Like northern North Carolina? I'm trying, sitting in the car, not working. All right. Don't think it can be dangerous. I missed something, E3. What's going to be dangerous? Yeah, I'm just asking Matt whereabouts Bath is. I used to run a lot of long haul down North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, and it seems familiar to me that either there's a truck stop near there or there's some place that used to use Canadian paper near there. Because I've either stayed there overnight, coming or heading into Florida, or I've delivered paper there to either a magazine place, but that just kind of, not every name rings a bell, but that one rings a bell. That's very well. I could have delivered there because Bath is kind of a unique name, and I already said hello, Rebecca, twice, and I'll say it again. Hello, Rebecca. How's your finger, Rebecca? Did you need stitches? And did you end up finding a new place yet, Charles? I don't think you answered that one, or not that I might have missed it. I've got 2 chats going today, so I should be able to catch it. I'm slow, not that slow. And Nan's Crazy Life. Hey, Donna, how are you doing? Hopefully you had a good week. And you got some fun stuff planned for the weekend, or just a nice quiet weekend. And they had to glue it. Nah, glue, stitches, same thing. That's all right. They say the glue helps with less scarring. But I figure at my age personally, I don't care about scars anymore. Okay. Yep. I've delivered there before. And I delivered paper. I delivered paper there. And absolutely. I delivered paper there. Sorry, I don't have Tourette's. It's just somebody texted me something that's in the chat. Not yet, Scott. Still looking. All right, buddy. Well, I'm praying you can find a nice place. At least that you can have a little garden going and the rest of it. But yeah, I dropped paper there, and then I went down to the Florida Georgia line and brought peanuts back up here to Canada to go in the Hershey chocolate bars. Whenever the Hershey plant was in Smith Falls, which is about an hour from my house, we had the main contract to haul peanuts north, and we'd haul paper, or we would haul, believe it or not, a lot of, I don't know about now, but around 2006, Behr paint. Their thickening agent came from a mountain about, oh gracious, about 3.5 hours from my house. It's actually called Blue Mountain. And whenever they crush the stone out of that mountain, it turns white. So we used to haul, I guess you could call it stone dust. It was like a powder that came in bags. We'd haul it from Blue Mountain down to Bear, just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. That was another one of our runs that I loved to do. You'd have to leave a day early, but it was well worth it. Especially February here, we'd drive out of snow around Richmond, Virginia, kind of lower end of Pennsylvania. We'd run out of snow, and then it was nice the whole way down. And I used to love going to the factories down there. Everybody'd be huddled behind their forklifts trying to warm themselves up, and I was in a t-shirt and shorts. And I can still remember this one fella. He turned around and he just shook his head, and he had two toques on. He had a tight beanie, and then he had one like what Rebecca made, and he had a scarf on. He had 2 or 3 winter jackets on. They were freezing. He just turned around, he shook his head, and he said, "Y'all must be from Canada. You're crazy." But it was 10 degrees. We thought it was great. Nice. Sausage and bacon. Bacon. We were just admiring the bacon that's going to come off of our pigs. We have never seen bellies. And they're not like fat pigs. They're long pigs. So we've already put an order in for next spring. I may give one away. I was going to order 2. But I'm going to... So farm raised pork. No additives, no antibiotics, no nothing. They get oats, a little bit of corn, not much. They get more corn from now till harvest. They eat grass, pumpkins. They've got a smorgasbord that we feed them. And these are healthy pigs. There's not, like, obviously pigs have quite a bit of fat on them, but these pigs are going to be lean. And it's cost us about $4.20 to raise it per pound. And that's hanging weight. People will not pay $4.50 a pound for fresh pork, farm raised pork. They'd rather buy that stuff they'd rather buy the stuff at Walmart and Costco. Oh, yummy, Jen. Yes, sir. Jen just showed me a picture of what they're making their sausage out of. Nummy. That's going to be some good stuff, Jen. Good for you guys. Right on. Well, good luck. And I'll just come back so I can monitor the chat from that one. Now, look at that. The chat got away from me again. So you're 9 miles out of West Virginia. Absolutely. I have delivered there. I'm 100% know it was paper, and I brought peanuts back. And who else? I've already said hello to Donna. One of my favorite Donnas. I've only got 3. Oh, pardon me. Hedgehog Homestead, cleaning the house and listening today. And that's quite all right, Laura. I appreciate that you're here. And nothing like a good Friday afternoon chat. And get all your cleaning done, and then you can come and chat with me after you're done. And just tell Chris that I'll vouch for you. You worked your behind off today. We got this covered. Tamfer, how are you? Long time no see. Glad to see you're here. Appreciate you. And altruistic, of course, already said hello to Jen and Wiley. Oh, Gel's okay. But we smoke all our own bacon, and it's very, very good. I was going to say that, Jen. There's a lot. You should have got a lot of lard out of that as well for cooking. I don't know if I'm sure you render your own lard, but hopefully it's not too late if you don't to pull it off, because you're going to get some darn good lard out of that. Molly, my lab, she's been pouting, and I couldn't figure out why. The sun is finally coming in through the kitchen window, and she lays in the sun. The dog is just like me. She will lay in the sun like 105, 110 outside. I'll be sitting outside. She'll lay right beside me in the sun. It's the only lab that I know that suns herself. Anyways, I would expect no less coming from a dog of my own. And Mr. Honeyman, hello, Paul from England. Sure glad you stopped by, sir. And E3, is it okay for Laura to stop cleaning to be in here? Of course it is. It's Friday afternoon. Now, she was a really good girl. She participated in Procrastination Thursday. So I can't expect her to go 2 days procrastinating, because Chris may leave her where they're at and not move with them. So it's all right. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they might have an appraiser coming today or something for the sale. Or maybe that was yesterday. Or maybe it's coming up on Monday. I'm not sure, but I think there's an appraiser coming soon. Anyways, hello, E3, by the way. And Mr. Honeyman. What? Oh. It's all right. This is a family show. We can talk about lard all day. We just won't talk about my mother-in-law, because she's a good person. Oh, so you're started your drive home, Matt. Well, drive safe, sir. That's all we can say about that. Well, Tamfer, thank him for his service, please. I don't care. I've made it well known. A veteran in Canada is the same as what a veteran in the U.S. is to me. Without each other, we wouldn't be what we have today. Many of the early wars we fought hand in hand. Well, every war we fight hand in hand, but yeah. We don't want to get too political in here, but of course, I always thank my veterans, and especially we call it Remembrance Day. You call it Veterans Day, do you not? When's that? Next Thursday, November 11th. And who else have we got here? Molly, what's your issue? Oh, the appraisal went through, was above value, above what they offered, so they are good until closing. Woohoo! Right on. That is awesome. We'll try to get this stuff processed so we can. Okay. Hang on. Oh, you're just screwing with my head. Thanks, Jen. There's enough clanging around in here. So we may have a special guest in a little while. But they have stuff they have to do first. So, and yeah, so you guys call it Veterans Day. We call it Remembrance Day. And I don't care what it is. It should be a national holiday everywhere. Here in Canada, only a couple provinces. The federal government gets it off, but I'm going to come right out and say it. 99% of them sit at home and they don't go to cenotaphs. I know personally, I used to take the day off. It cost me holidays or I didn't get paid at all to show my respect to veterans. And unfortunately, we've got to keep that memory alive because the younger folks, and don't take, I just saw you sneak in the back door there, Abby. Don't take this personally. It's not, but the younger ones have forgot or just were not taught. And unless their parents have done it at home, anyways, I could go on and on about that one. So let's go back up and hey, Jesse, I saw you sneak in there. Uncle Jesse, whenever you're posting links, can you post John's link? I will scroll back up, or John, put a comment so that Jesse knows what he's looking for. I'm trying to. Oh, the heck? Well, we were just talking a second ago, and now I can't find John's link to give Jesse the emoji to go with. Ah, man. John, can you comment if you're still in here? If not, I will share it, and then Jesse can copy it down, and he'll be able to share it from on. So, those of you that are been around the channel for a while, you've seen John H. John's been here since I was a itty bitty little. Well, I am still a itty bitty wee little channel, but oh, there he is. Jesse, if you can, it's John H. and it's got the he's got the same flag. If you could share his channel, he's not really he's not worried about the whole subscriber race, but he's got some really, really nice stuff, some historical stuff from around Scotland. I think that some people here would enjoy to see. And yeah, we've been sharing everybody else's channel. And if you can't find it, Jesse, that's cool. I can post it and then you can just copy it. It's not a big deal. And I do see you, Sam. I'm just trying to make my way down the list here, buddy. Everybody kind of came in at once. So Tamfer, hey Raquel, nice to see you. Hopefully everything's well. I don't know if you got the frost that we did. Whoo! Bet you it was well over an eighth of an inch of frost on the vehicles this morning. Would have been a good morning for deer hunters. Well, let's just put it that way. The deer would have been moving early today. And bountiful harvest. Hey, Abby. My favorite Abby on YouTube. And Raquel, Margie. Hey, Marge. Hopefully everything's good. Well, I saw you got another baby. Oh my goodness. You guys are going to be some busy with little ones running around there this Christmas. And I think we've got everybody so far. And then Sam I am. The good man Sam is. And working nice and hard. So Sam, I haven't been able to talk to you in a while. Are you making the move? Or are you staying still? Or, you know, I know you were last time we had chatted, you weren't sure if you were going to make the move or not. Let me stop for a station identification. Brought to you by E3 Farmstead. All right. Now, after all that, we used to take off Veterans Day and always kept Mikey. Absolutely. And I'm sorry, Donna, that's the way it should be done. And thank you, Marge, for posting. Thank you, Sam, for posting, or Jesse for posting. One of those days, I just got to take a deep breath. And Paul, thank you very much. So right here, if you're into some Scottish history, it's just, I really enjoy, John doesn't post all the time, but whenever he sees something neat, he posts, and I enjoy it. So if you're into some historical stuff and want to have a look, then feel free. Jump on, show him some love, and learn some history about Scotland. Now, what he's got to do is get into the bakeries and show us some good Scottish bacon. Baking, not bacon. But he could show us Scottish bacon too. I'm all about the bacon. No frost, pretty warm here today. Well, that's what we're supposed to be next week. So next week, sorry guys, I'm going to talk Canadian to Raquel. Sorry, I was in Rochelle's live not that long ago. We're like 10 to 16 all next week. Now, at night, it's supposed to get down to 0, but so for those folks, it's supposed to be 65 to the range of 32 next week. So it's supposed to get really warm during the day and then really cold at night. So there's going to be a lot of sick people around the hospitals. People forgot that, we've had 2 years where you've been told multiple times a day to wash your hands after you go to the potty. Obviously, they're forgetting it because the numbers of flu cases in our hospitals are like this. We had 2 years of this, but they're not being told to wash their hands after they go to the potty. I don't get it. How easy is washing your hands before you touch something or after you touch something? So, needless to say, our hospitals are starting to fill up again. And next week, whenever we start getting the hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, then within a week, we're going to start seeing a whole bunch of pneumonia, which is going to trigger a whole bunch of COVID tests. They pretty much present the exact same, except for the x-ray, at which they kind of look a little bit different. One's spotty and one's solid. To put it in layman terms that I understand it. So, that's what my wife does for a living. So, Vision Exodus Homestead. Hello, Mike. How are you, my friend? Hopefully you're having a peaceful Friday afternoon. Hopefully you're not procrastinating. And told you the Modfather was going to make an appearance today. Oh, I'm not ready for winter yet. No. I still have to prop up a couple of my garden beds or my raised beds. I guess because everything is so saturated, we've had so much rain here lately that it's actually started to sag a little bit. So what I'm going to have to do is get what I'll probably do is I don't have one of those big jacks, but I have just a tire changing jack, and I'll just boost it up a little bit, cut a 4x4, put two of them underneath. Anyways, might even be an extra video. Absolutely, Jen. It would be a little much to be doing two pigs at once. Jen just sent me a message here saying that it was the full of their behinds that to process two pigs at once, and I really say yes. Tamford, you're Canadian, but you don't say a much. No, I'm educated. Oops. Did I say that out loud? The only time I say it is whenever I'm trying to drive my wife crazy or joking around. And what I just said a little while ago, maybe that's why. And Dale, I'm stopped for a second. I live close to Bath. Oh no, very cool. Very small town, close to Washington, North Carolina. No, I haven't been to Washington. Backlash Fisherman. So there you go, Matt. I know you're driving as well. So, and Dale's not that far from you. That's neat. Well, Andale, Matt and Dale. There you go. Now you're friends. And Raquel, nice. Yeah, okay, we've just talked about winter. Hot, cold. Isn't hot flashes. No, because that's hot, hotter, hot, and hottest. Trust me. And I like to say, freezing. Oh my God, where's my toque? Yes. We may or may not have had a discussion about that last night, that I'm going to have to start wearing a toque to bed. May have missed it yesterday. I won't be going live Monday this week. Why? How come? Do tell. Or if it's personal, just tell me, not my own business. Mike saying hello to everybody. Everybody sharing links. Thank you guys. I much appreciate that. Oh, there you go, Ann. He went to school at Washington. That's funny. And I don't mean this with disrespect, but he's much younger than what we are. And, well, maybe not much, but he's younger. Rambling with the brooms. I'm building bids and fixing time cards. It's a blast. I always used to love bidding. I loved writing up bids. But, yeah, I hated payroll. Whenever I had my businesses, that was my worst thing, is dealing with the government and dealing with payroll, and I did not enjoy that at all. Absolutely, Andale, you be safe. Oh yes, Mrs. E3 is Sarah. Oh, this darn thing jumped on me again. Oh, you took out the big pig too, Jen. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought they were two smaller ones. Goodness gracious, you're going to have enough pork. You're going to need like 2 great big freezers just for your pork, let alone the beef. Goodness gracious. Well, at least with getting that steer from Cassie and Gary and that fine lady from Washington, I forget her name, but at least it allows your steer to grow bigger, which is a win-win for everybody. And who do I see here? I see Mr. Kyle Levier. How are you, sir? Hopefully everything is well in southwestern Ontario. 450 pounds of fresh pork going into the freezers. That's nothing to sneeze about. That's awesome. Good for you guys. I see some pulled pork in your future. Too much to do. Want to get the coochie? Oh, yeah, absolutely, Raquel. Yeah. You know what? I'm sorry, but I'll be quite honest. The last 2 weeks, I've been in a horrible funk. And those, I think, quite a few people know why, but it is what it is. And come the 19th, we found out if we got to shell out $5,000. So I guess not next week, but the week after. And yeah. So it's just a whole lot of stress right now. And it, you hear creators whenever they say they just have to take a little break. I still did my lives, except for that few there that I was in a real bad place. But a lot of good friends, a lot of chatting, and a lot of good friends that are in here right now have helped me through it. And Oh, I appreciate you, Margie. And yeah, it wasn't fun, but we get through it. And oh gracious, fire department's getting paged out here. Not mine, so. Yeah, that's a whole lot of. Oh, absolutely. It probably would last your family a year, but not supporting your mission. And you know, I think it's wonderful. And another, I don't know if you guys can sustain it or not, but maybe I don't know when down there. Normally in the spring here is when a lot of folks have their pigs ready to deliver. And usually they're, well, usually about the end of February, and then they're ready to go by the 1st of May to their new forever homes. And maybe you could do, instead of like a sleeping bag drive, do a pig drive. If folks want to donate a pig, or, you know, 3 or 4 folks get together, donate a pig. I don't know if you have the room, but I'm just throwing out an idea possibly, because I know how much it takes to feed, and I can almost probably guarantee you probably don't have a whole lot of that beef left either. If I gotta say, I know you probably have quite a bit, but not that'd go very quick too. Black's Tropical Homestead. Hello, Sherry. And if Bobby's there, g'day, Bobby. And another great channel, as you guys know, Brenton Gardner. Hello. I knew you'd make it. It's all good. You're a busy lady. And the weather's supposed to be nicer next week. Anywhere from 10 to 16 during the day. So I'm going to try to get all my outside done. Rambling with the Brooms. Did you see Casey's new video? No. I made the silver level for my beard. Don't have a beard. I just have my goatee that's long. No, I did not. I will have to go look at that. If I would have known about it, I would have had it queued up and we could have all watched it. Oh well. I don't even know how to do it on here. I'm not very technical. Who's going to high five themselves in the mirror? I gotta say, I make a good pulled pork. I smoke it for at least 6 hours, and then I put it slow in the crock pot for at least 8 hours, and I don't even have to shred it. I showed you all about 3 weeks ago. I got a awesome little nifty tool from Jesse and Lisa as a little cool. Here you go. It's yeah, those things I use for chicken. I use for pulled pork. I use them for everything. I actually use them on top of my bread to scrape like little grooves in it, and it works. So they're a multi-tool, and it was it's probably one of the coolest things that I received as a little something in the mail. Oh, I've got one hair that's driving me crazy, and of course I'm backwards. Oh, now I got 3 sticking out. Oh well, I'm having a bad hair day. LP, hello. What's new with LP? Seen you around, haven't chatted to you much. And oh my goodness, am I really behind? Oh, look at that. I'm almost an hour rambling. Wow. Normally I don't ramble this long. Who am I kidding? Hello from Bobby. Well, right back at him. Now, there's one question I wanted to ask you is with your bananas. Obviously, there's no way in heck I could ever grow them up here unless they had like a snow variety, but don't think so. Do your bananas bear fruit all year? Or do you get, because if I'm not mistaken, a banana tree is actually a large weed, right? Isn't a banana like a weed? I thought I had heard that whenever I was hauling bananas for Dole, is Colombia and them consider bananas an actual weed. So do you get like one batch of bananas off a tree a year in Georgia, or does it go all year, or do you get like one a month? How many times would a tree bear fruit, a banana tree bear fruit? That's a question I just had. Oh, wrong button. So I posed that question. I finally asked it. Southern Sandy, hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. And maybe that's why you made the silver level. Well, I'm sorry. Are you telling me you're the gold level? Probably. And I got to get on him too. There's no reason. Oh, hang on. We need another station identification. Here's another drink brought to you by E3 Farmstead. Maybe they're the family sponsor today. I missed my name in bold letters. Paul Honeyman. Wow. Scott, I thought cannabis, weed, not bananas. No, we can grow weed here. Remember, we're the country of the free. We're allowed to grow our own weed. And you can smell it. There's a lot of folks around me that possibly had maybe more than their 5 plants in the ground, especially my one neighbor that way. This way's a cop, that way's not a dealer, but they like to smoke a lot. Nightbot, chill out. Yeah, I was just looking at that. They didn't time them out. They just said emojis. I don't know. Nightbot's grumpy today. But yeah, I think they've been good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just, those are the guys at the port that I used to pick up the container full of. So each tree will give you a clump of bananas once a year. Cool. Well, now I know. Have you seen a banana tree full of fruit? Yes. Well, as full as, oh, you're platinum. Yeah. Well, looky here. I guess I got to start using that chicken poop that Daz is talking about. Maybe it'll turn orange if I go use the chicken poo now because I've been feeding them pumpkins. I may be able to get rid of this. Daz is onto something, I think. And I see Laura's commenting. I do believe she's done her housework. Uh, can't do it, Raquel, until I know that our community is free of the harasser. That's what we'll call him, the harasser. And yes, Paul, he's strictly there because it records comments. So nobody can misinterpret what happened. Um, Nobody can say that something was said. Ding, ding. Delivery. Go away now. And he's going away. Yeah, it's a long story. I really can't say. I don't know who's lurking in behind. There's 7 people talking, and you know, there's just yeah, there's some bad trolls, and it is what it is. And Gail Southern Living. Hey, Gail. And now, what kind of cleaning products do you make? You got to do videos, or maybe you did and I missed it. I'm trying to get caught up. Trust me, I'm trying. Hey, Drops. I got caught up on quite a few people's channels this week, and I was able to get rid of 10 people I mod for because they haven't been online in 6 months. So I figure if you're not on in 6 months, maybe you gave it up. So now I'm back down to 40. I'm back down to 40 people I mod for, and I'm back down under 400 channels that I'm subscribed to. So it's definitely welcome back, Kyle. Appreciate you, sir. And I like to keep busy, but last week the report I got was I was on my phone 16 hours a day. I got to start scaling that back because that's just far too much. Now, I'm only on whenever Debbie's not home, but still, it gets a little much. Yes. No, actually, it's been a relatively quiet week for everybody, and I just the odd time I just go through and not clean house. That's a rude way of saying things. A lot of times I just kind of um, clean house a little bit. And 6 months is my cutoff. If you haven't done anything in 6 months, I'll rejoin whenever you come back. But at one point, I was over 500 channels. It's impossible. Like, I leave people run at night and all the rest of it. It was just way, way, way too much. Hey, Patty, nice to see you. Hopefully, the weather where you are is wonderful. I know in Canada it is, and um, northern New York got some snow yesterday into do I dust? I dust, I cook, I bake. I do it all. Sorry, just answering a question. um, yeah. Where are you again, Drops? I know this. I'm usually pretty good at locations, but I want to say you're on the West Coast somewhere. Ha ha ha! I win. You're not that far from the line. I tend to procrastinate as much as I can. I'm good at it. Um, no, laughing. I mean, you don't clean house, you dust. Okay. Margie. Oh, where'd you go, Marge? I have over 400 channels I'm sub to and only mod for 13. And I can't keep up. I try. Because you know what? If I'm sub to you, I like you. So, you know, or I should say, if I've subbed you at least once, it's not my fault if the powers to be start playing their games again. That's easy. And yeah, I don't mind modding for some of the channels. Some of the bigger channels get challenging sometimes, but it is what it is. And I guess what you have to do is actually easy way to clean house, buy another one, move. Then you got to pack and move. And that's not fun. If I never had to move out of this house again, it would be wonderful. In my some channels, yes, Rochelle. Some channels give a blanket. Um, they give everybody a wrench. But what they don't understand is wrenches. A wrench can do a lot of damage. And that's also, as a mod, you can do a lot of damage. And, that's why most of my mods are folks that have been with me since pretty much the get-go, or really good friends. I wish I could make everybody a mod, but like Rochelle said, a lot of channels go really overboard. And I tend to agree. I've been in some where you have some issues and channels, everybody jumps on the one issue and they're unsubscribed, subscribed, like they're bounced, they're blocked, they're unblocked. They're, instead of just having 3, 4, 5, even 6 different mods. Is that what you were waiting for? You too much is not good either. But I tend to like the ones that I have because not everybody can be here at once. So I have some that are here every Thursday and I have some that are here every Friday. But if I do a special live, sometimes they're all here. And yeah, so that's why I do what I do. Some people can't do both days, Thursday and Friday, and I totally get that. What'd you get?
Me?
Yeah.
Vanilla.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, Mom told. Yeah. Welcome to Amazon. Did they at least put it in another package so it's not all over? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It is like the top level of it.
Oh, okay. She ordered something liquid from Amazon, and guess what? Of course, it always leaks whenever they ship. But anyways, I'm gonna. I've chatted long enough, procrastinated long enough. I'll put the link out if you want to come chat. Friday afternoon fellowship. If you want to come talk about your channel, I'm okay with that too. And yeah, there's some channels that want you to drop links, and there's some channels that don't. And I got to say, yeah, that'd be a little awkward if you did that while you were in my live. So I get it. Hey, Laura. What's going on?
How are you?
Oh. Finished all your housework?
Yeah, my mother-in-law's coming, so.
Oh, wow.
For the weekend, so,
See if you can turn up your volume just a wee little bit. I can barely hear you.
Okay.
Sometimes if you click on your picture and then it'll say edit mic settings, and it should say that you can turn your mic up. So here, let me try this. There, try it now.
Okay. Can you hear me fine?
You're a lot better. I just went in and instead of automatically adjusting your mic level, I've just turned you way up.
Oh, okay.
There we go. So that's there. So now I know what I've done. whenever I did a upgrade on this iPad last week, I lost all the volumes and I couldn't figure it out. Now I've got it. So it must have just reset everybody's volume that I had them set at before.
Okay, I didn't know you could set people's volumes.
Yep. So I've turned, your volume was sitting at about 40, 50%. I just turned you up to 100%. I can hear you now.
Good. I'm kind of a quiet person.
Yes, well, and that's okay too. Oh, here's Cowboy Fred.
Hey, howdy,
Hey,
howdy.
mister. I'm going to play with your mic too because you're hard. Yep. Yours is the same thing. Okay, talk now.
Yep.
I can hear everybody. It's wonderful. Oh, no. Laura's
Thanking you
got
guys
the
for a
spinnies.
spin. I got the spinnies. I'm trying to get this. I hate that
I
it has.
was waiting to come on
Paul's
because I was
making fun of
watching.
you, Laura.
I was watching something else.
You were watching something else? You weren't watching me?
No, it's what I was messaging you about.
Oh, yes. Yes. I know.
So I kind of stepped back for a minute before I popped on.
Yep. That's all good. And laugh out loud. A quiet person, Laura? She is, Paul.
Who said that?
Nowhere did she say there was a lack of words. She just said she was quiet whenever she spoke those words.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to come up, Sherry. I know you're doing a whole bunch of stuff too, but it's up to you. And of course, thank goodness Rochelle went to the washroom first because that would have just been a mess on my live. And oh, gracious. Drops. All right. See you later.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing?
Thank God it's Friday.
Yeah.
And I only have about 30 minutes left to work.
Oh, good.
Well, yeah, but then you still got to drive to the city, so
Yeah.
sometimes that's more stressful than working.
Mm-hmm.
I nearly got Chris in trouble with Sarah.
Paul did, yeah.
Why?
Because he posted our link and he was like, check out Chris and Emma
Oh,
at
yeah,
E3.
okay.
And I was all like, it's Sarah, not Emma.
Yeah, okay, I saw that. I was like, something I don't know? Sarah living with the chickens now? Or
I saw that and I was like, ooh, if she's ever saw that, she'd be like, who's Emma? You have another channel with another woman? What's going on? And I'd be like, no.
like I
That's
like
how
to
that
say,
would have went down.
one's enough. Thank you very much.
Right.
I know we were in Kuwait and we went out on the town with one of the majors from the Kuwaiti army.
Mm-hmm.
And we were at the mall and we were sitting there and this woman walks by and the major, he just gets up and starts following her and we're like, dude, what's up? He was like, what? I'm allotted one more wife. I have 3 already.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, dude, we asked him, was like, how on earth do you separate this out? How does this work? He goes, easy. I've got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Each of them have their own house. I have my own house. And on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they're mine.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. That's a lot of money.
He was like, if I get one more, then I'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. and then I'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday to myself.
Not a chance in hell.
I'm like, that don't work in the U.S., dude. Let me tell you, that
Yeah.
would never work over there.
I just, yeah, no. That's like 3 times the headache. Sorry, Laura.
It's okay. Well, vice versa. I mean, if it was the other way around,
Exactly.
it's hard enough to deal with, a man and a woman in a relationship
Yeah.
and putting all that together. I couldn't imagine that times three, you know.
Right.
So
Yeah, I just, wow. I drop his girlfriend's names. Don't worry, he's corrected that underneath. Sarah, honestly, I'm joking. We've never met. Uh, it, yeah. I just, whenever I see some of the, what is it, polygamy or whatever, I
Mhm.
just, I just don't get it.
yeah, I don't either.
I'm like, I can hardly manage the one I've got.
Well, and there's 4 houses to upkeep,
Yeah,
right? Like, I'm thinking the whole picture. Like, that's just,
right.
yeah, I don't know.
And all those
I
kids.
mean,
Jesse said the worst thing is you'd have 3 mother-in-laws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love my mother-in-law. It's just she's a neat freak and I'm a people pleaser.
Mm.
So I don't clean the house because she's a neat freak. I clean the house because I'm a people pleaser. you know.
We've always we've always said that our house is to be lived in, not a showpiece.
Hmm.
And you know what? The kids aren't going to remember you cleaning the house all day, but they're going to remember if they go out and do something.
Right.
That's the way that's the philosophy that we raised our kids with. And I don't know, seemed to work so far.
Yeah.
yeah.
Paul said, Jesse, I've had 2 and they were both great. uh, yes, Margie. There is some of them that do live in the same house, and that just opens another whole can of issues.
Yeah.
Like if one couple's having issues, I don't know how it doesn't get through the
Brought
whole,
into the
let's
other.
just call it community.
Yeah. And then the jealousy.
Well, that's it. Humans are, we've been born to be jealous. So,
Hmm.
I don't care who you are. There's
Right.
some level of jealousy there somewhere. Geez, that's an awful nice shirt you're wearing there.
I love this shirt, man.
Oh, sweet. Look at that.
I got to say,
Good.
they are really comfy.
Yeah. Good design, too. Like that.
If it wouldn't have been 34 degrees this morning when I got up, it had just been the t-shirt, but I had to put a long sleeve shirt under it.
You guys are getting like, now we were a lot colder than that last night, but really, whenever you look at your temperatures compared to ours,
Hmm.
we were pretty close. You guys would have been colder shock to your system than us.
Yeah, because we typically down here,
Let me see what our
we
weather
don't
is.
get that gradual decline.
Yeah.
It goes from 100 degrees to 30 degrees like overnight, and it's just like, seriously? Usually the first couple of days that it's so cold, I'm chilly, but then once my body gets used to it, then it's not so bad.
So just so everybody feels the same as what I do. Um, Obviously, we're cruising out of Miami if it happens. It's 73 and raining in Miami right now.
Wow.
Let's all feel bad for Miami because it's raining.
I know.
Yeah, I'm over it.
No, it's beautiful here. It's 52 and the sun's coming out and
Yeah, we're 50. We're 50 and sun.
Mhm.
So
Been in the
the
40s
way
at night.
we're according to my phone, it's 46 degrees right here. Right.
so it's warmer in Canada right now than what it is in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
uh, it yeah, like we're 50 and I'm just trying to see what. And what did you say it was last night, Chris?
It was 34 when I got up this morning.
Okay, so our temperatures are raining for the next 14 days. Our temperatures are going anywhere from 30 to 40 at night. And then during the day, it's anywhere from 62 to 43.
That's an extreme. People will get sick with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and I think next week it's supposed to be back in the 70s during the day.
Yeah, our next
Mike,
week is warmer too.
just give me one sec.
And it's going to rain all week, of course.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it does here, though, in Oregon. In the Northwest, it just rains, and then rains.
I had a friend that worked in Seattle but lived on the outskirts.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, I so want to come visit. And he was like, no, you don't. He's like, it's dreary all the time.
It is. Hey, shh, quiet, quiet.
Oh, okay. Mike has created a new. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a troll, but Mike has created a new user, Mike at Vision Acres. So now there's Vision Acres, Mike at Vision Acres, or Chelsea at Vision Acres. Hopefully, all three of them are subscribed to my channel.
That's what I need to have Chris do is.
Well, then Robert may not kick him out of
Right.
his own channel. I still
I
joke.
mean, I changed mine on my personal one to Mr. E3, but I don't use it for anything.
Yeah.
Right.
See where Debbie doesn't really watch a whole lot of YouTube. She helps me edit and helps me record and stuff like that. And before I forget, we've got so Jesse said it's 63 in Houston. And hello, Joe. Nice to see you, sir. And well, somebody made a trip and she's back again.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
I'm sure glad
If I
that you
ever get the
decided
chance to go visit my
Since we're
brother,
talking
I'll
about
have to
shirts.
visit.
Nice.
Hey.
Oh,
Huh.
sweet.
Rocking my
If I
Yogi
ever
Hall of Fun
get to-
shirt, my sticker. Woo.
Oh,
Mine, that's what I'm doing this weekend. Mine are going out.
I still haven't made mine yet. I keep saying, oh, I'm going to get on that. I'm going to design them. I'm going to get them ready. And then
Okay.
I keep forgetting.
I'm putting out a video tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's right around the corner from you. I literally nice. I literally got I put in the order Thursday night, proofed it early Friday morning, and I had them sitting at my door Monday afternoon.
Who are you going through for your T-shirts?
T-shirts,
Mm-hmm.
I have Bonfire.
Okay.
Yeah, mine is just I got to design the sticker because my neighbor said she'll do them for me, but
Oh, okay.
I just got to send them over to her, and I haven't got around to. I haven't decided. I'll make one, and then I'm like, that's hideous, and then I try another one, and I haven't got around to it like yet.
Norman.
Well,
Laura,
you
what's
know
wrong
who?
with your camera?
Daz designed this one for me.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to make mine too complicated, and I keep adding stuff to it, and then it's like I think I just gotta simplify it. It's got to be a little more.
Yep.
I gotta change mine up a little bit. Add the YouTube part to it, and
Well,
yeah, I keep forgetting to add the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the only thing that was missing on that whenever he sent it to me. And he sent me 2 or 3 different ones. And I'm like, can we put this on this one and that one on that one? And yeah, it just lucked out. And I had asked like Chris and Mike and a few of the people what they thought about it, and everybody seemed to love it. So if you want help with your logo, another really good person, and I'm allowed to say it because he just texted me. Mike at Vision Acres said he would help you with your sticker.
Oh.
He's really good at designing.
Nice.
So just touch base with him, and yeah, their emails on their about page, and he's really handy whenever it comes to that kind of thing. All that I did is I went onto the computer, typed in free logo generator.
Mm-hmm.
I used 3 or 4 of them, and then a friend of mine has the program. All that I did is screenshotted
Mm-hmm.
the logo, and then he was able to turn it into a PDF file for me.
Oh, okay.
So it turned it usable.
I see.
Yeah. I've
That's
done
the
a lot of stuff.
That's the one that's
like-
on Chris. That one there, I designed myself.
Nice.
And then Daz obviously just ran with what he sent me.
Yeah, my problem is Gizmo really wants his own sticker, so you know.
But why can't you incorporate Gizmo into your?
Because that's what I'm having trouble with. I'm having trouble like lining everything up and getting the little pug thing in there, and then it looks too busy. So then I don't know if I should do 2 separate ones, or I don't know. I have so much going on up here that nothing's getting done because I can't decide.
Shoot what you're
So-
thinking to Mike and leave him run with it.
Mhm.
So
And then
I don't mind. I don't mind doing it. I do it.
yeah, Chris
You know,
does
I-
stuff too. And
I've done a lot of our stuff. I designed my own company logo
Mm-hmm.
when I had my massage therapy practice. It's actually 2 hands. It was 2 hands like this, and then it had kind of a blue spot, and then it had above it with the Chinese symbol for loyalty or for loyal, because my massage practice was Loyal Hands Massage.
Mm.
oh,
Cool.
And so, I did that design. I designed a logo for the chiropractic clinic that I was in at the time. They saw
take
my
care,
stuff.
Paul. Sorry, Chris.
And, oh, you're fine. They saw my stuff and was like, hey, can you do something for us? And I threw something together and they really liked it and went with it. So,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, what do you want? Just you tell me what you want and I'll come up with, I usually, when I do it for somebody, I come up with 3 or 4 different designs using their ideas,
Mhm.
and then let them choose which one they like the best
Yeah.
and go with it and run with it from there.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Like Mike had designed me one, but I'd already got my shirts ordered. So I use both. I use on my merch. I use this one, and I use the one that Chris has got on. And because you can have as many as you want on Bonfire. But yeah, and this guy that I ordered the stickers from, he's awesome. It's all vinyl stickers, and yeah.
That's cool.
But
In fact, on our lives, if you look at that E3 farmstead that I've been using lately for our thumbnail,
Mm-hmm.
I did that one just in paint.
oh yeah,
Yep.
Oh wow, paint. I haven't used paint in ages.
Well, I just threw something together because the logo that I had on my, on my laptop kept coming up blurry when I'd use it as a thumbnail. So I changed it and made it, made one that was a lot clearer. So it was a little more readable.
yeah. So Jesse said, doesn't Brampton have a real nice town square?
It's nice, but it's not really identifiable. Like no one would look at it, a picture, and say, "Oh, that's Brampton," right? Like, I'll just tell you this: I know I make Brampton look good in the videos, but Brampton is considered the armpit of Ontario. Okay, just so you know, right? Like Brampton is the Florida of Ontario, right? So like then the papers come out, it's like Brampton man, it's like Florida man, just so you know, right? So I might have fooled all, but anyone local here, Brampton's not something to brag about. Just saying.
Well,
I like it. I love it here. It's good, but...
All right, Chris.
Oh no.
Well, Brampton's a good mix of heavy industrial, light industrial, residential, retail. It's kind of like if God just went. Puh.
It's huge. It's a huge city. It's all spread out. Like the downtown area, what you saw. Like I grew up in Salem, Oregon, and at the time there was like 60,000 people in it. And our downtown area in Salem, because it's the state capital, was like 10 times bigger than Brampton downtown. Like that's the downtown of Brampton. It's literally like 3 blocks, and it's one street going that way. The side streets are nothing. Yeah. So the city itself is so spread out and sprawling, but we're at probably close to 1 million people here, population-wise.
Wow.
But it's very spread out. And so, yeah, like the downtown area, it's small. It's not that exciting. Like they're trying to revive it or whatever. It's not like we have like the CN Tower or, Space Needle or the arch thingy in Missouri. Can't think what it's called.
The St. Louis Arch.
No, there you go. Yeah.
Arch thingy.
That would be it. It's a very hard to remember name. Yeah. I've actually been there. I've seen it. It's cool.
So when I was younger, I was probably around 16, 17 years old. I got kicked out of my house, and my baseball coach took me in, and we stayed with his mom and dad because they were elderly, and his mom and dad kind of brought me in. They took me in under their wing as one of their own, considered me one of their own kids, and which made me the baby of the family.
Right.
But he actually put in the final glass piece of the arch.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
And so I've been up in it and stuff. It's really amazing.
That is really amazing.
But when I get home this evening, Rochelle, I'll shoot you an email.
Okay.
The business card deal that I did for our farm.
Mike has corrected all of you. It's a great gateway arch.
It is the gateway arch. I know.
Yeah.
You've been corrected.
I feel better. I was 12 when I was there. I was 12. That was a long time ago.
Oh, God.
just to kind of give you an idea of what I've thrown together for us.
Okay. Yeah, I'm playing around. I think I really think I have to simplify and not really do a background on it.
I found I just started to stare at it and I wasn't seeing the full picture. So
Yeah.
whenever Daz sent me something fresh, it was like, wow,
Oh, that's
okay,
so
yeah,
much
this
better. Yeah.
somebody else's, idea just kind of popped, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I just kind of ran with it, and so yeah, send it to both of them, and then you never know what they. It's not like you have to do anything.
Right.
If you don't like what they do, then just tell them, guys, it sucks.
Or you could put it nicely. That's not really my vision for it.
Nicely, schmeicely.
Nah, Mike and Chris are good guys. They'll get it
Yeah.
because if she goes, they'll say, yeah, it sucks.
No, I kind of came up with something, but I don't like the color green on the leaves. I don't change it. I'm on Canva, and I don't. Oh, never mind. I found the color thing. Oh no, that just is the background though.
You've just been watching too much, and you've been what do they call it? Hyper focusing or something?
Yes, obsessing.
As long as I can incorporate the kilt.
Ooh, Gizmo in a kilt.
There you go.
He could pull it off.
Brampton Gardener, come garden with us.
Well, my thing is, come plant with me. That's my slogan, even though I never say it or use it. But that's the one. That's what my daughter, when she drew my logo, she did the "come plant with me," and I'm like, oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So does Joe. He's laughing out loud.
Joe's laughing at me or with me?
Oh, Joe? Only with you.
Oh, of
He's
course.
actually probably laughing at himself, laughing with you.
So
I'm just going over the chat here to make sure I haven't missed anything, but I don't think so. Get off my chair.
It's a dog on your chair.
You have your own chair, Molly.
She's got her own leather couch.
Mm-hmm.
So is that a doggone
couch,
chair?
Nomad.
A doggone chair. We have a doggone couch that our lab just has taken over.
What does he like to play in? What's Joe talking about?
Yeah, I'm leaving that one alone. I was going to pass by that one. He's playing. We're not sure with what.
I dig it. Oh, I have a super cheesy short coming up soon, y'all. Love it.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
It's so bad. My daughter is going to roll her eyes and not talk to me after. So how good that's going to be.
Hey, win-win.
She's already
That's the
making
one that will go viral.
She's making fun of me with the merch, right? So she came in, I'm in the bathroom getting ready this morning and I have this on and she just goes, like, because I have 3 shirts now. I have Yogi Hollow Farm, I have E3 Farmstead, and I have Lazy Days. And so my daughter, she's rolling her eyes at me and I said, what can I say? I'm a lucky bitch. Because I keep winning them.
Yeah, nice.
And
Just don't show it to my daughter. She attacked my logo, my front. Oh, yeah. Well, my daughter drew the cartoon logo that I use in my videos. My daughter drew that, and
oh, very cool.
So yeah, she made that for me. I said I kind of wanted because I was working on something in Canva, and like I do, and I spend forever. And I'm like, well, I want my arbor with the flowers on it, and I want my name on it, and whatever. And I was looking at different things, and so she drew that one day, and I was like, oh. And then it says, come plant with me. I loved it, but it's a little too detailed and cartoony drawy for a lot of stickers. I think I need something a little bit more sleek, but.
And isn't she only 13?
She's 12.
Okay.
Nice.
you know,
She is an excellent artist. She is an excellent artist. She's always been really good at drawing. My husband's brother is an artist. Like, I have several paintings in my house that he's done.
okay.
He did a beautiful watercolor of my daughter. And then he did a watercolor, no, acrylic, I can't remember what it is. It's hanging up in the dining room, and it's actually of our backyard. But it's from back like when we first did the yard. So it's from like 2006, I think, 2007.
Okay.
So I told him, I said, I'm going to need a new one because those trees are huge now. I should show you guys. I'll have to take a picture.
Absolutely.
Of the picture he did. It's really nice. And then he did one of our wedding photo. So one of our wedding pictures, and then he painted it and gave it to us as a gift. So that was really nice. But he's very talented.
And yes, Raquel's daughter just totally attacked her logo, the font, the placement, and then she redid it.
They're harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the reason why I haven't got my logo done, because every time I'm like, what about this?
Well,
Why is that font? Why is it like that? What's that color?
Exactly. And just so the people in the chat know, Gracie's Sweets at Home, she actually has a watch and grow, much like Tuber Chat from Niagara Falls, but I believe she's from the Philippines.
Oh, cool.
And that's actually where I've got a lot of my Filipino subscribers is through Gracie's.
Oh,
so
wow.
If you want, go ahead, mods. You can share her link, and it's like I say, I get on. She's usually in the mornings, and she plays some games. There is a little bit of a language barrier at sometimes, but she speaks really good English. Heck of a lot better than me even trying to attempt to talk Filipino. And Raquel said, what about Gizmo holding a flower? That's
I could do something like that. Yeah, or Gizmo holding a tomato.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Build like 15 before. Whoa.
What about Gizmo holding a basket with flowers and fruits in it?
I am not talented enough.
Well,
to draw that.
There you go, Mike and Chris. There's your.
I'll send that
challenge.
to Sydney. I'll tell my daughter, I need a picture of Gizmo holding a basket of produce.
Yeah.
He would be eating it. Like, it would be gone. It would just be like smeared on his face.
Right.
So Mike said he had to do like 15 logos before his editor, aka Chelsea, approved them.
Yeah, brutal.
Yeah.
I believe
the
it.
one we're using for our YouTube stuff, Sarah we were trying to do just regular Ellis Farms because that's what our farm is actually called. But it was all taken. So we had to adjust it. And that's where we got the E3 at. And then we just went to a logo generator and went through until we found the font and stuff that we wanted. And then, and then we both agreed on it. And that's how we got what we got. But
Okay. Just don't mind me for a sec. I see Margie's posting my PayPal account. I'm going to post my merch. As most of you know, my merch, I don't take any money. It goes towards kids who can't play sports. And I've already helped 2 children from the money that I've raised actually purchase winter boots. They're 2 of my football boys that come from very, very low income home. They had holes in their shoes trying to go to school, and we're coming into 3 feet of snow.
Yeah.
So I went and I bought them 2 pair of boots.
That's super cool.
So the bit of money from my merch has already been spent, but it's on 2 boys that now have hiking boots to be able to walk through the snow to get to school.
So
I will
I'll be
just-
right back. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and slip
I was
out of
going to
here
say, you should be
just a
almost
little
up
bit.
into your
Yeah,
truck here in a minute, buddy.
yeah. It's 2:17. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and slip out now because I got to stop by the smoke shop too because I'm out of chew.
Oh, well, there's something
So
you need.
I'll be back shortly.
Desperate. I'm just gonna pause my camera for 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's all good. I can multitask, talk to Laura at the same time.
Yeah, we can float things.
I'm good at rambling.
So I heard you
Sometimes.
talking about the pigs. That's exciting.
Oh, I
Bacon
know.
on the way.
I just can't believe that we cannot sell them. Like, we're not even making 50 cents a pound.
Right.
Like, and also what that does, we don't take any money from any of the animals.
Right.
It just goes back into feed.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess if people want to go spend 99 cents at the grocery store on injected meat,
Mm-hmm.
it's their
That's treated
prerogative.
horribly.
I just, why didn't that take?
Huh?
I tried to copy my bonfire and
Oh.
it didn't. See, it didn't. I think it just goes to bonfire proper. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't even go to my store. Okay, disregard that one.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna send Lazy Days. I'm gonna send you what I've got kind of right in my head right now. I'll send it to you on Instagram. If I can find your name on Instagram. What is Instagram being weird? Like when I logged in the other day, like it had the chat thing in the wrong section, and this place was over there, and I don't know. Like I couldn't figure
well,
out.
here I'll drop. I've got his Instagram right here. I'll drop it.
No, I found it.
Okay.
Never mind. Thanks. I meant like the
Yeah.
chat part. There we go.
Yeah, there's every Lazy Days is there. So is Mike Chelsea, and I'm not sure if Chris and Sarah are or not. Where are we?
Yeah, I don't do
Bonfire.
Instagram.
If I go to my store,
I had this stupid, crazy idea of kind of like painting myself a pretty little kind of backdrop watercolor thing and then kind of fading that out a bit and putting my logo on top of it. I forgot that I suck at painting. So no amount of blurring that logo out of the back. It all looks good up in my head, and then getting it out onto paper, it's like that did not go as planned. No,
I'm not
nope.
technically adverse to be able to do that kind of thing. Oh, bye, Chris.
Booted him out.
All right, so I'm just about to post my merch store, and
oh, he's back.
You make sure you drive safe, sir.
He's fast.
Oh, I will.
What's that receipt for on your thing there?
What's what?
Were you ordering breakfast up there?
Oh, that? No, that is my. That right there is my number for the sale, for the pig and goat sale.
Oh, your auction number.
My auction number, yeah.
Auction number.
Cool.
Nice.
So I've pinned my merch store up at the top. Like I say, all proceeds don't go to me. They go to help children.
So
Either
what's the
by-
logo there? The swooshy thing. Is that fire?
Where?
Yeah.
The fire. Oh, it says fire logo. Ooh. Good Lord, what are they putting in the water these days?
I don't know what you got in that cup, but it's got to be a lot stronger than what's in
Yeah,
this
I'm
cup.
not going to go with that one.
This is just water, I swear.
Sure.
Oh, you know what? I should have my friend print out, I should have her do my logo on vinyl and I could stick it on my giant cup.
Yep.
That's
I
what
love
Chris
my
and them did.
Yeah. This thing, I can fill it up with ice and it will still have ice in it tomorrow.
Same
It's
as
crazy.
Chris's and
I love
my
it.
Bubba. I bought a Bubba. They were on sale at Canadian Tire,
Yeah.
and they were like $36 regularly, and it was on for like $20.
Wow.
Actually, I think I paid $18.20 with tax, and that thing is amazing. It holds ice easy for 24 hours.
Yeah. No, I can't believe how cold they can stay. It's crazy.
Yeah. Rambling with the brooms. I will just be here. I will stay. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, if you, all my moderators are dropping links, so if you want to add people to yours and expand the community. And Mike said, I used to have a 10-cup Bubba mug. Goodness gracious.
Those are the ones you take to Cuba.
Well, that's why I bought the Bubba, and I figured they'd go back on sale and I'd get Debbie one.
Right.
Well, they haven't been back on sale since. So
Yeah,
I may
they're
just have to go out. Either that or I'll just take Chris's and take the Bubba.
Yeah. No, they're expensive. Yeah, we got these on clearance at Princess Auto, I think.
Okay.
So I'm getting ready to put our logo on this cup.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
This is my new coffee cup that I got from Atwood's.
Okay.
And I put coffee in it when I leave the house, so around 7 o'clock, I'll fill it up with coffee, and I usually can't get it drank till about 11 because it stays so hot.
Right.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I hardly ever use mine for hot drinks.
If I'm going on a road trip or whatever, yeah, I'll pour a coffee in mine, but 9 times out of 10 I just stop at Mickey D's and get my coffee and go.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to because then I'll have to pee.
Yeah, that's me on a road trip too. It's like,
Yeah.
gee, I get something to drink and my husband just looks at me like, that means
Why?
we're going to be stopping every hour and a half.
So I'm guilty as charged.
Mm-hmm.
I am the same way. Debbie gets a drink and I'm like, are you serious? Because you've now just put an hour onto our trip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm one of those people where I can do New Brunswick to here with no stops. Or
Wow.
I'll do one for gas. And yeah, that was before we had kids. Now I got to do multiple stops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Dang.
I'm one of those that when I schedule a trip, I'll stop when I need gas.
Yeah.
and I've
That's-
had to
That's pretty-
alter that.
When my husband was coming back from Tennessee, he worked there for a while we were buying the house and all that stuff, or the property. And he drove back, and he did it in like 48 hours. Drove back home from Tennessee to Portland.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was like, you're crazy, absolutely crazy. I didn't even know he was coming home.
I'm the same way. I like to just go. Just I'm one that I'd bring snacks and whatever else with me and just hammer down and go.
Yeah.
But
There is one dead zone that I'm aware of, so if it does kick me out, I'll be back.
okay. I figured I figure that you'll come back. I'm not going to do a 3-hour today anyways. I'm going to be probably off here shortly. And,
Yeah, I won't be able to be too long. I gotta call my parents. It's my mom's birthday.
Oh, right. That's right, too.
Nice.
You're, what time? I know you say that you normally call them at the same time.
Yeah, I usually call my mom around now, but
Yeah.
I have to wait for my daughter to get home. And I'm calling a little bit later today because she's going to be up with my dad. They're going to be having lunch and opening her present, so I want to be on the phone. So my dad's supposed to call me when they get back to his room. So
Nice.
Okay, and they're in Alaska, right?
they're in Anchorage, yes. They're 4 hours earlier, so it makes it a little tricky.
Yeah.
It's funny. I already talked to mom this morning. Actually, she called me from. They're in a retirement home, right? She's in more of like the nursing home part because she broke her hip. She's in a wheelchair, and then my dad's in the other section of the building where he has his own place. So normally I call her every day, and then all of a sudden the phone rang, and we were just sitting down for lunch, and I was like, "Oh, hi, mom." And so she called me. She's like, "Hi, how's it going?" She goes, "I just got back from breakfast, and I just thought I'd call and say hi." So I'm talking to her, and she had a stroke about 6 years ago, and I think she's had a few mini strokes, and so she does have dementia, but from what I can tell, it seems fairly minor, and it doesn't seem to be getting any worse. But I know sometimes the doctors will say, "Oh, she has dementia and this and that," but they don't know her like I do, right? So, anyways, it was just funny. So I'm talking to her on the phone today, and the lady comes in for the activities, and they were doing trivia. And it was just random trivia. And mom was just boom, 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 answering those questions like that. Like she was getting them like just as fast as I was, right? So I turned to my husband. I was just like, dementia my ass. She's fine.
Yeah. Might want to get her hearing checked because sometimes, like people will get, people think their loved one has or is getting dementia, and it's a hearing.
No, hers is definitely caused by the stroke. She does have certain more short-term memory. And like she can't remember, what day it is, and dad's coming to see her. I think a lot of her issues though are the fact that she's in this place and she doesn't have any idea what time of day it is or what day of the week it is or anything like that. And it's kind of like we all went through that with the pandemic. Like when we were on lockdown and you don't leave the house for 3 months. I'm like, I don't know. Is it Monday? Is it Friday? I have no idea. So I think that's kind of creates a lot of this confusion in them. It's just that they don't need to know what day it is, and so I'm thinking you need to have a big board in the room, and first thing in the morning when people go breakfast, they're like, "Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday. Yada yada yada." Run down a few lists of details from the days, whatever. I think it could really really help, and I think it's something that a lot of people and it took me like through the pandemic to realize, oh, maybe this is something that would help them, right? Trying to have a schedule or something. So I don't know.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, they could do little things like certain things on certain days too. That helps. When people have
that's what we did in the nursing home.
Yeah.
Like it only makes sense because I know myself. Actually happened this morning. My alarm went off and I'm like, what the heck? I was all disoriented. I'd forgot that I was going out to breakfast with Kyle. But I'm like, what day is it?
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
I get that way because I'm locked down most of the time. So.
And Tiny Tim Posey. Hey, Tim.
Oh,
Nice
there
to
I
see
am.
you, buddy.
Hey, Tim.
Sorry I missed you. Who else we got? Oh, there's the Cha-Cha. What's going on, Cha-Cha?
Hey, Cha-Cha.
Cha-Cha's in the house.
Yeah, are you moved, Cha-Cha, or you packed? What's going on? Do tell us. Oh, no.
I
Laura
lost my chat.
fell. There she is.
What's Laura doing? She impersonating Lisa tonight?
Yeah, she just...
She's doing I'm doing my Lisa impersonation. Hey, everybody.
No, I just
As the night
noticed.
goes on, Lisa gets like lower and lower in the couch.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I don't know who's echoing. I hear it now.
I don't hear an echo.
I
Does
think
that mean
you're
it's
right.
me if I don't hear it?
That's okay. What I'll do is just turn on echo cancellation. Echo cancellation.
That's
There,
better.
should be gone. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
There we go. It's gone.
I'm still echoing. Hi.
So yay, we should be moved this weekend. Oh, awesome, Cha-Cha. I'm
That's
so
cool,
happy for you
Cha-Cha.
guys. So that means we're going to have a live next week from the new house? Is that what we're hearing, Cha-Cha? Because you can't go 2 weeks without your live. I was lost that whole evening. Yeah, I turned off the cancellation to see if I could get people a little bit louder, but it's my own fault, Margie. I was playing. Yes, I hope so. Woohoo!
That would be cool. Yep.
That's awesome, Cha-Cha. And Laura must be her lazy girl recliner. Oh,
I am.
Laura must be in her lazy girl recliner.
I'm in my lazy girl recliner, yep. With my blankie
Yeah,
and my dog all cuddled up.
sounds like heaven.
It is. It's great.
And g'day, Vex. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. And for the people in the replay, when you watch the replay, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I'm not picky. But yesterday's 153 people have watched it, and I got like 40 thumbs up. It's not good for the algorithm. They're going to throw me over the edge. They won't let me play nice anymore. Ready for the weekend. There's nothing better than that. It's supposed to be a nice weekend here in Canada, so I can see a lot of outdoor work being done. I know personally I have to, I may even cut my grass one more time.
Yeah, I need to cut my grass.
And then put it away for the week or for the winter.
Mm-hmm. I got to start packing.
You're muted, Rachel.
No. Mm-mm.
How about now? Am I there?
Yeah, there we go, Rochelle. You're back.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, my daughter mows the neighbor's grass, so it's kind of like trying to decide is that can she get another mow in? Are we done for the season?
Well, normally it stops growing after our first big frost, but we've had like 4 big frosts and it's still growing.
See, we just had I would say this was our first official frost really this week.
Oh,
we had not had. We didn't have it.
We had 2 big frosts this week alone.
Yeah, like we had the 2 this week, like back to back, right? Like last night and the night before. But last time I checked, my pepper plants were actually still okay. So
The tomato plants finally bit the biscuit. I'll have to pull them out this weekend. And I still have 3 carrots growing. Now, they say carrots can handle frost, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps if you put something over it, like, some hay or something.
I've got one of those black domes over it to kind of keep it warm.
Yeah.
And who have we got? Zombie Prepper. Hello. And I think I've said hello to everybody else so far. Yep.
Hey, back.
All right, Rebecca. Bye.
Zombie pepper. Yeah, you haven't had your friend in here for a while, huh?
Nope.
Your
Well,
old friend?
that we've seen.
Right. Exactly.
See, I don't even know what you're talking about. And I hear talk about this issue, but I missed it all.
Email me.
So, is it something I need to know?
You might want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, and Laura, I tried to email you last night, but I can't find your email. My email's on my About page. So just shoot me a quick email. I just got one question.
Okay.
Rebecca Davis doesn't have a channel, Margie.
All right. Oh, I hear the dog freaking out. That means the kid's home.
The kid's home. I love it. I was the same way. Yeah. Dog's freaking. Kids are home. Until he started driving. Thank
Well,
God
until,
he knows. Yeah, well, you've got a few years left for that.
Well, we're in Brampton. She drive until she's 30.
Well, and I was just that was coming out of my mouth too. She doesn't even need her license to fully function. Scott, why do you look different? Haircut?
Yeah, haircut.
That shows that you're behind on your videos, Chacha.
Oh, you've just been shamed.
Just saying. Just saying, girl. You're behind on your videos. You'll find this answer out in my videos. Oh. I don't know. It must be something I said. Mike Henderson, I don't know if I said hello to you whenever you come in. I saw you come in, but somebody was talking. So I will say it anyways. Oh, you're on your way out.
Was it me?
Sorry, Mike. It's one of those days where 2 or 3 people come in and then you start talking and yeah. Yes, you do need catch up. You know what, Chacha? We will give you a about 3 months grace, or 3 weeks grace. By the time you get moved, packed. All right. Well, you have the link. I'll post it anyways, but
Huh?
Chris said he's back. He just went through a dead zone.
Oh, Chris is back.
He's back.
He's back.
All right, there you go, Chris.
There we go. That's better. You can see my whole head.
There you go.
But, oh, there he is.
I hear someone shaking. Was that Chris?
He was knocking.
He's going, woo! Come on. It was funny. I was driving with my daughter, and I was. Is that the wind?
Somebody's underwater. Sounds like.
I was going to say, it sounds like he's driving through the water. I think he turned around.
Is he drowning? Is he drowning?
I'm not drowning.
Okay. Okay, now I hear
Oh.
myself. Okay, now I hear myself.
Okay, there we-
Chris's fault.
Okay.
Chris's fault.
Carmen.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get it to go back through my earpiece. Right now, it's going through my truck speaker system.
Oh, that's why we're
Oh,
hearing
that's
back.
why we're hearing back.
We're on
Yeah,
Bluetooth.
so I'm gonna mute it and see if I can't get the volume to come through my earpiece.
Oops.
Oops.
Okay, I'll mute you so you don't have to reach for it.
reach for it.
Yeah, Chris is gargling. Yes, Jesse, that's right.
Yeah. No, it's funny. I see these videos of people and they're driving and they're doing like YouTube, they're doing videos or they're doing lives. And I'm like, apparently they don't have like the traffic issues we have here
Right.
because there's no way I will ever record myself while I'm driving.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
I have like minor, more humorous road rage rather than like, you know, violent road rage. But yeah, I am yelling at vehicles or making comments about the drivers around me at all times while driving.
I like
You
that.
are
Making
allowed
comments.
to where you live.
We have the highest insurance rates in Canada because we have the worst drivers in Canada. And that is why I have a fire truck horn on my truck that is hooked up to an air compressor so I can go bah, bah,
Funny.
and it's beautiful.
Be careful.
Yeah, I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get shot.
You
or
can
charged,
be
but-
you can be charged for that.
Oh, really?
My husband has a train horn one.
Yeah.
Rambling with the
There is a thing under the Highway Traffic Act that gives them the excessive noise is one of them that can get you on.
Yeah.
Or
I only use it in dire emergencies or if someone's being a total jerk, like doing a U-turn from like the third lane and blocking everybody and almost causing an accident, then yeah. Because they think it's a fire truck, so they freak out and they think it's an actual, you know, vehicle.
so Chucha says her honker doesn't work.
You gotta get like one of the air horns from the dollar store and just hold it out the window. Yeah.
That'd get
Or just
expensive
a
though,
bullhorn
because
and just yell at people through the
There you
microphone.
I'm sure if Chucha like screamed loud enough,
Yeah,
they'd hear her.
for sure.
Oh, there's Brenda Baker. Hey, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda. Ooh, Cha-Cha's doing the evil face. You're gonna get in trouble there, Cha-Cha.
No, she's a mod. I
Oh.
had to. Nightbot timed her out for 5 minutes last week, so I had to make her a mod.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
let's face it, Chacha can't do anything without a whole bunch of emojis. So it was easier for me to save grace and make Chacha a mod that she can put in all the emojis she wants. Because it makes Chacha happy, that makes us happy.
I'm with you, Cha-Cha. I'm all about the emojis.
Yeah.
The more the merrier. Yep. Because we're extra.
Absolutely.
Extra. That's the name of the lipstick I had on earlier this morning, the purple one that matched the shirt. It was called Extra. And I was like, yeah.
I may
Well,
have
I
to.
think I am going to adios. I gotta get ready, go check on the kid, and I have to send her over to pick up some macarons from the neighbor, and then talk to my parents on the phone. So good to see y'all. Take care.
All right. Have a good
Have
weekend.
a good weekend, and adios. And hit
We
the
will
thumbs up.
We will see you
Yeah,
Sunday.
everybody.
Hit that thumbs up. You'll see me around. Keep your eye out for my short.
Yes, I will.
All right, take care. Now I gotta figure out how to get off. Here we go.
But where can we use them? You can.
He's back. Can we hear you?
He's back. I don't know if he's figured out his headpiece yet.
Yeah. No. I'm dark.
Yeah, your window,
The
it's
light.
picking up the light behind you.
Yeah. It does it every time I sit over here.
We
Trying
see
to email
you.
you, but it's not going through on my side either. That's so weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, mine's just stupid simple. Rambling with the brooms at hotmail or at gmail.com.
Yep. That's what I'm putting in.
And yeah, it's not showing.
I need a tub of Longhorn long cut wintergreen and 2 packs of Camel Crush. Menthol's the green.
Oh, we can hear you now.
He's at the smoke
You
shop.
can hear me, but I can't. I mean, I can barely hear you guys.
Really?
Should we talk louder?
I can talk a lot louder, but
Yeah.
everybody's
No,
getting timed out again. What? Who?
it's coming through my phone.
Oh, that's because Rochelle's being a turd and using a whole bunch of. No. It's all good. They're just playing with Nightbot now. Uh-oh.
They're playing
Be
with
careful,
Nightbot.
Chris.
What was that?
I said be careful. Chucha's giving you technical advice. That could be scary. I'm just saying. It's all about Chucha love, but
No, my truck system does what it wants.
I was wondering how long it was going to take somebody, Heather.
It never does exactly what I want it to do.
It should be working, Heather. I don't know why he's not telling you a joke. Should be. All right, Gracie, you have a good night. Thank you for coming. And I will see you on one of your lives either this weekend or next week. But thank you for coming.
Now, when I run it through the truck, you coming across like one of the Muppets. Wah, 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 wah.
Womp, womp, womp.
It sounded like, I don't know why that's not working, guys. I still have it programmed. It was hashtag joke, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was hashtag joke. That's what everybody was putting in earlier.
I was sure that's what I had programmed. Yeah, it works. So because you're driving, I will read you the joke. Did you hear about the wandering nun? She was a Roman Catholic.
Yes, I've heard that
one.
That's pretty
Love
funny.
it. Of course I am, Lori. You know that. It's only, well, I'm normally on till 4 o'clock on. Oh, there you go, Brenda. Nightbot woke up. What do you call a girl between two posts? Annette. Ah. Oh, I gotta love these dad jokes. They're making Chucha laugh, so it's all good.
Yeah, dad jokes are good.
Check to make sure you're still subscribed, Heather, because I have it set that all my subscribers can use it. Why are these so funny to me? Because you're Chucha. I think they're funny. Just everybody saying hello. That's great. Well, 15. Oh, you're on the back roads, man. I thought you would have been. I thought you would have been going the interstates.
What interstate?
You mean there's no interstate between you and where you're going?
Nope.
Wow.
Why do you think it takes me an hour and a half to get there?
True. So here's the next joke for you. Chucha's really laughing at this one. I was wondering why the Frisbee was getting bigger, then it hit me. Friday afternoon jokes.
Yep.
Now they're killing Chucha,
That's
and
like
now
a blunt
everybody's
joke.
laughing with Chucha.
Mm-hmm.
That's what our job is, Chucha, is to make sure that James has a good night and you're in a really good mood whenever he gets home. It's kind of a win-win for James. And I don't know, Little Southern Brothers wasn't in here today. I don't know if they're going live tonight. I'm going to go check their channel. I don't see anything. No. Normally Donna has something up by now that says if they're going live or not. I don't even know who might be going live tonight. I haven't got any updates. Friday's kind of a hit and miss.
Sent you an email.
Normally, my little brother from Texas. Yay! It worked.
Good.
Yeah,
I need to make one
both
that's
of you at
more
once.
like my channel.
I got Rochelle just before you, so
Oh, okay.
I will. I'll send you something there in a minute. Yeah, honestly, Lori, I think you should go live because I don't see any of our family members going live tonight, so it might be a good night. Oh, I broke 2,000 watch hours yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, whenever I checked this morning, I was 2,010 watch hours.
I haven't even looked at ours. I don't know what ours are.
What's that?
I haven't even looked at ours. I don't know what we're setting at right now, watch hour wise.
But don't forget, I go live quite a bit.
Right.
and I enjoy it. But so we have. Yeah, the only ones Vision Acres has put theirs up.
How do you see
So
your watch
tomorrow
hours
we
total?
have E3 Farmstead going live at 7:30 Central Time. You have E3 at 8:30 till whenever milking's done.
So
Because
that
by the
you
sounds of it,
flipped them.
huh?
You flipped those. Vision Acres is going. They go live at 8:30 or at 7:30.
Well, it says 8:30 my time, so it'd be seven. It would be 7:30
7:30
Central.
Central.
You're 6:30 Central. They're 7:30 Central. Sorry, I was talking Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, but
My
what
bad.
you said was that Vision Acres went from 6:30 to 7:30, or yeah, to 6:30 to 7:30, and then E3 goes until the milking's done. You got the times right. The channel's
Okay, so
backwards.
tomorrow night from 6:30 Central till late at night, E3 and Vision Acres are going to be live. There, I fixed that one.
That's right.
And yes, so tonight we have Yogi. Yogi goes live at 9:30 Eastern. So, oh, I forgot about Ricky. So, yeah, I'd say, you know what, Lori, if you guys aren't doing anything anytime now till 7. No, Boots and Bounty goes. They go Monday, Tuesdays. I don't think they go. So, Lori, you would be safe to go live anytime. If you guys want to go now, I can jump off because I know you guys are really starting to do your watch hours. So,
Yeah.
and you guys need them. You're a lot closer to 1,000 than I am. So, why don't are you listening to me here, Lori? Why don't you go live right now? You need to rest first. No, you don't. You're only going to talk. You go live now, and all these people will go to your channel for your watch hours.
And I'll pop in as soon as I get off the phone with my wife.
7:30 Central Time is when Ricky goes live. I got to finish packing and working at the same time. Miss y'all. See y'all soon. All right, Cha-Cha.
All righty, Cha-Cha.
Bye, Cha-Cha.
Be safe. Have a good move weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
I really wish that y'all could smell what I smell right now. That way I wouldn't be alone in it.
Oh,
That's
somebody
not good.
spreading on the field, are they?
No, it was 100% skunk.
Oh, that's even worse. I can take poo any day. Skunk, I hate. All right, so there. Lori's going to go live between 5 and 5:30
Nice.
Central. And that way she can go live 2 hours before Ricky comes on. And that would really help Lori with her watch hours. So I am right at 2.5 hours. So that's good for our Friday. We tend to go a little bit longer on Thursdays than what we do on Fridays. And I got 3/4 of my family home now, so
Yeah.
I am gonna go do the family thing.
Good.
But I will definitely see everybody if Lori goes live, and if not, I'll see you later tonight.
Saturday.
Later tonight at Yogi's, at Lisa and Ryan's, and
Yep.
more than likely, obviously at Ricky's before. I forgot. I totally blanked out. I forgot about them going live, but so
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna have to
will.
look Ricky's up because his don't. For some reason, his doesn't notify me when he goes live. So I don't
I
know what
don't know
happened.
what he's. I'm going to mention that to him again tonight. I've mentioned it to him before. I never get a notice for his,
Hmm.
and I've unsubscribed and resubscribed, hit the bell. I've done everything multiple times, and I don't get notifications from Ricky.
That's not good.
So I don't know. I don't know why. I just thanks Margie for. I think everybody that's here has Lori's um, Lori's link. But if you don't have Lori LG, sorry, for those
Yeah.
of you that don't know, Lori is LG Homestead. Go ahead and like her and Greg's channel. Well, her channel, and Greg will be in her channel. And yeah, everybody have a great weekend. Be safe. Chris, you drive safe. Shoot me a
Always.
text. Shoot me a text whenever you're home.
Will do.
And yeah, I'll be
Bye,
praying.
everybody.
All right. And yeah, we'll talk to you later, Laura.
All right.
I
Bye.
will send you an email, Laura, very shortly, to ask my question. So right on, Heather. You got a you got a warning. You made Nightbot mad. Anyways, guys, I appreciate it, John. And if those people that are here now that didn't subscribe to John in Scotland, he's got a lot of historical stuff. Tim, you might even enjoy that. John's got a channel that just shows historical stuff, and I think it's rather cool, and it's a great channel. He's not looking for subscribers. He's just looking to share what we all do, learn about one another. So blessings, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we will see you all sometime today or tonight. Take care. God bless.